My name is Cleo Morris and I run MarketingMaker Limited. My business is a marketing company specifically tailored to SMEs and startups. So we produce both online marketing and offline marketing for SMEs. So anything from strategy writing and development to design, print, billboards, social media, web, that kind of thing. So we ideally like to take a business from their ideas phase to their actual implementation and practicality phase. I did my degree at Worcester University. Initially I started out doing a sports and business degree, and then I found the marketing and advertising side was something I really quite enjoyed. So I ended up leaving the university and wanting to do more in business and marketing. So I ended up setting up the business a month after I left university and started to gradually work with small businesses, sole traders, to grow it, and here we are now. I'm 22 and when I set up the business I was 20, so an age was an issue. Experience, because I was straight out of university, so companies normally look to people who have far more experience, that have been in the field a lot longer. And I'm also a female, so that's always tricky because people tend to assume that for some unknown reason that we can't do things as good as men, which is not true. But yeah, so those are the three main things I found: was experience, my age and my gender, funny enough. You just have to be far better than the people that you're competing against. For me, those things are not really an issue, and I know that. So you have to then relate to others and let them know that it's not an issue. So you just have to be better than the people that you're pitching against. So for me, I prepare twice as much, or I'd go into a meeting knowing exactly what I'm talking about. So I never had that kind of, what's the word? I never had that issue of understanding or wanting to kind of be taken aback by what people were saying. I guess not being told what to do. I'm not very good at being told what to do. So having my own business, it gives me the freedom and the ability to manage how I work with people that I work with and understand how I want to grow my business, and it's a direction that it's going in that I want it to go. So it's being able to take control of, I guess, how I want to live. It's not being dictated to me by somebody else. I have a lot of business support actually. So in relation to my actual business, there's a program that I'm on at the moment called Be Seen, and they provide a lot of support for startups and growing businesses. But also kind of coming back to Worcester, I've done a lot in the city since I've left. So coming back and speaking to other schools or other businesses. So it's been quite a nice experience having different support networks and units, as well as kind of the personal, like family and friends. So that's been quite good. Just do it. I think a lot of people spend a lot of time planning and thinking. When I set up my business, I had no business plan, and that kind of probably did me a favour, because I know a lot of people who have sat and wrote a lot of business plans and they're still writing them to this day. And yeah, I've been running my business for nearly 2 years now and they're still writing their business plan. So just get out, try it and do it. The worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work, and then you just try something different. So just do it. The way I went about setting up the pricing for my business, everything's bespoke anyway, so it's based on time. I think what a lot of startups and a lot of people that set up businesses forget is you really have to value your time. You're an expert in what you do, so you have to take that into consideration. So for me, it was working out how much time I would spend on a project relative to how much I should be earning, and you have to change your mentality. So when you set up a business, you're not setting up a business for you to earn a salary. You're setting up a business to do X, Y and Z. Be it make a load of money, do a lot for charity, whatever. But the pricing needs to be relative to what you're actually doing. So you're not going to be doing a job for £6 an hour. So you need to work out how much time you're going to spend. And that was the key way I went about setting up my pricing for my business, was working out my time and how much value I'm adding, as opposed to this is the average rate that someone's charging. Because then you're not underpricing yourself, and then you're not saying, well, I'm charging you this much because I think you're worth that much. You need to know how much you're worth to somebody else.